everyone, and welcome back to Project Architect. We are back on the server, and we are checking out another base. This is, I'll struggle with this one. This is Zhark Decort's base? I think that's how you say it. It's in the top right here if you're curious. And it looks to be this sort of industrial building here. I don't know what the right term is. It's made out of like factory blocks and like steel and whatnot. Then we have like a nice little platform out here for, I don't know, it actually looks like latex production and whatnot. And then this beautiful little symmetrical farm set up here. Then a smeltery, a portal as well, which we'll head through. We'll see where that leads to. Actually, is this even set up? No, I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. Not a clue. Not a clue at all. But it's there. It's there. So yeah. Well, what should we look at first? I mean, to be honest, probably this building. I don't think there's too much going on here. It's made out of these factory rust. I should say as well, this is what it looks like without shaders. Quite nice. Yeah, I mean, it still holds up. You know, the shadows weren't the saving grace. It genuinely does look pretty good. I'm already distracted. What's the farm? It's a create farm, but why is it not working currently? I'm guessing it's just turned off. Yeah, it must just be turned off. But I think this was to make, are these crystallizers? Yeah, this makes source gems, which are worth a decent amount of XP. I think it's like 16k. We'll turn shaders back on. So this building, we can head on in. It's up on stilts, actually. What are these? Hollow steel beams with steel columns, or hollow steel beams. I think more just hollow steel beams all around, which looks quite nice. What I will say is the roof, I think, is the part that's holding this down. I'm trying to figure out, because something feels a bit off, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the front, or like these sort of feel like they're out of nowhere. The factory hazards, I think that might be the problem. They feel like they're just there, you know what I mean? They're not actually in the right spot. I think, yeah, you know what, it's this bit. I'm like, so what's the missing piece? It's this strange bit where like these don't go all the way to the top, but they go all the way to the bottom. Just a little like subconscious thing, I think. But anyhow, we'll head on in. That's a metal hospital door, because we totally knew that was in the game. And then this is what the inside looks like. Oh, a beautiful create wall. Oh my god. Look at how horrific the gears look with the shaders on. But okay. So we've actually got a proper little conveyor belt system here. Judging by these right here, I think this is to make precision mechanisms. So obviously you place down your doodad there. It goes, I think you place a slab down, and then it puts gears on it, and it puts like a something else on it, and then you get a something at the end. But I don't know. Over here, what do we have? Just basic gear, you know. A spruce crafting table looks actually really nice. Over here, you know, your refined storage system, some charge, some water, and something else, possibly lava, maybe. Who knows? Oh, latex most likely. Yeah, probably latex. We have strange normal factory blocks. These ones are Playtex or Platex, I'm not really sure. And then the rest of these are factory dots, and then obviously factory rust on the wall. Yeah, nice and cozy. These lights look very nice. Inverted white fixtures. Yeah, honestly, the interior I think looks a lot better than the exterior, and the exterior still looks pretty good. Like I am a fan of I like this balcony. Once again, I think just the weird lip. It's like it's missing something. And then the roof's what? Smooth stone slabs. And then what is this? I hate to say it, but I think we both know what these look like. I'm just not sure why they look like that. Oh, there's some water wheels in there. Okay, so these are factory plating. That's a very strange addition to the house there. All right, what's this area? What do we have in the middle? Oh, we have lava going into these guys. And these are all obviously magmatic dynamos, making a bunch of power to keep these fluid extractors running. Although, oddly enough, there doesn't appear to be like a block placer. So I guess they're just manually placing wood in these areas to get them running. I mean, here's where the water's coming from as well. Okay. Honestly, pretty nice. Now, this smeltery as well. Once again, somehow, every time we find a smeltery, it just looks slightly different than every single other one we've seen before. Like, somehow they still look different. Like, this is such a cozy little smeltery. It's more like a little oven, because it's so small, and it's got a roof on it, and it has none of the corners. It looks really nice. Like, it genuinely... It's a nice little cozy thing. Once again, I would have liked a little window. I like myself a good little window, you know, like so you can see what's happening inside. But for a little oven or you know, a little smeltery, I think that actually looks really nice. All right. So that's pretty much the base. Over here, it does look like we have some power flower. These are chiseled glowstone, which are tiles large bismuth. That's what they're called. And yeah, I think that's pretty much this base. Now, this portal is currently not functioning. I believe it's because they've been disconnected. Because they're actually crashing the server. But oddly enough, they weren't crashing server 2, our donator server, and they weren't crashing AutoMod 6, which is just we only have one AutoMod 6 public server. And that's had portality the entire time and hasn't had crashes. But on server 1, we've had so many crashes with portality, so they're actually currently disabled. This video has been like 5 minutes. It was a beautiful base, but it's been 5 minutes. So this might be the first checking out bases video in a little while that's been checking out bases. I'm going to look around and see if I can find something else we can check out. All right, you know what? Whilst this base isn't anything amazing structurally, I want to put this person on flame, okay? This is Hermione Mad. That's their name. That's their base. They have draconic fusion crafting injectors. They have some fusion crafting cores. They have reactors set up. They have power flowers. They're entangling things. They've got flux networks. They have all of this. And they have a refined storage network. They have an EMC interface with 9.9 million EMC, right? This is their house. This is the only... That is not okay. Like, they live next to a natural spawning witch's hut, and they don't even live in that. They actively just live in this dirt hut. They can't even fit the bed in there. They've got the green top. I'll tell you what, we'll go through the nether. We'll see. Maybe they have an insane nether base, or maybe it's just in the middle of nowhere. But like, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, come on. Psychopaths. They're actually psychopaths. All right, let me find a different base to look at. Okay, I actually found a decently small-sized base that I think we can squeeze into this video. It is from Time Consumer 06 or 06. They've got strawberries set up. It's a nice little farm with rows of food, which sounds a little bit weird to point out, but when was the last time we actually saw just a farm in this mod pack? Because of having EMC, you just spawn yourself, you know, unlimited anything, right? And then you just eat that. Or you just have full gem armor and you don't even need to eat. So it's like, it's very, very unique to actually genuinely see just a farm. And it looks quite vibrant. Like, there's lots of different foods you can plant. Anyhow, maybe we'll do a farm challenge for a server challenge. We've got energy collector, that sort of stuff. The house is interesting. We've got smooth stone accompanied with maple log corners and then stone bricks for the rest of it. The front, rainbow eucalyptus doors. Underneath those, Ascoria stone bricks. And then we have a layered dolomite floor with an accent of fancy dolomite bricks. And then this is the base. They're using some fancy barrels to store all their stuff. We'll check in spectator mode to see if there's a basement or anything. Over here we have honestly a beautiful staircase. Might be a little bit tricky to get down and back up, but actually, you know what? It's a pretty nice staircase. I'll see. Pretty big mine as well. I mean, it's not crazy big, but it's just very clean. You know what I mean? Like, the floor's filled up, the roof's filled up. Not all the roof, but you know, it looks nice. We'll head back up because I'm tempted. I'm tempted to raise our hopes up, but there's doors on the nether portal. Does that mean there's something on the other side? Ladies and gentlemen, will we finally get our nether base? No, the answer is no. It's a stone cold no. No nether base. No nether base. There's so much hype. And this is nothing. All right. I'll look for something else. We'll see if we can get one more. But then I think we're pretty much wrapping up. Okay, I found something else to finish this episode off. This is TTV It's Super. That's SUPURE, it looks like. This is their base, and it is a crazy structure in the middle. They have a massive power flower, a tower of power, flower, and power. And it is massive, getting a lot of EMC, I imagine, for this project that they were working on. Now, I won't get your hopes up too much, because below here, whilst it's still cool, it's just water. It's just water at the moment. It hasn't been worked on too much. But the door itself was enough to stop by. And if it gets worked on in the future, I think it'd be pretty cool to compare before and after how this one ended. This is also really interesting. So we've got Hollow Steel Oblique Beam Slow. That's what that's called. That's what that one block is called. And these go into Hollow Steel Half Beams. And these go all the way along here into the middle, which is like the what's like the center of the door. It's essentially meant to be a door, right? It's meant to be like a giant vault bunker door. At least I think so. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it's meant to be. I guess it could also be like a water filtration. The only reason I think it's door is because it's made out of steel and it has like factory danger blocks, you know? The middle are more of those factory dots. This thing in the middle, it looks really nice. It looks very, very nice. It'd be really cool once again. Yeah. I really want to see like more Create builds. Not so much in terms of like a big factory made out of Create, but in terms of like making this door physically open. You know, because like it's so cool when they do that, and it's something that you can do, and it's just a little bit more effort than just building this. You know what I mean? Like it takes a little bit of effort to, I guess, learn Create when you haven't touched it before. But yeah, to be honest, that's pretty much it. It's a beautiful door, and if you're looking for inspiration, this whole beam setup's very cool. These are from XK's Deco, Deco, I guess, if you want to try them out. But yeah. I think that's all. I just realized this massive thing is actually a circle with a frame around it too. Okay. Nice. There was clearly a vision here, which would have been cool. Imagine if this like spun and then like the entire circle lifted out. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy that you could actually do that. I think maybe there's a limit for the size. I'm not sure. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everyone who's built these bases that we checked out. Even if they, are small or not finished or whatever, you took time to join it and build those things and hopefully had fun in doing so. And so thank you for doing that. Thank you for everyone who watched the video and have supported this channel and this series at all. Even if this is just the first video you've watched, thank you for doing that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And thank you, of course, to everyone who's supported me financially, including you for watching the ads on the videos. Thank you guys so much. And of course, a big thank you to our donators and channel members. Thank you guys so much for keeping these servers running. And in terms of keeping these servers running, big thank you, of course, to our mods. I don't tend to say that because sadly, I'm under the assumption that they know how much work they do. You know what I mean? Like they know that they pretty much are the glue holding this entire labyrinth of our messy server and Discord together. But yeah. In case they happen to be watching this one, thank you guys. So yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in the next one because, spoiler alert, while I was out looking around, I put a waypoint somewhere. I think it's this one. This one. Pretty big structure over here that I bumped into. There's actually been a few that we've bumped into that we have to go back and check out. Because they're too big to put in like one of these videos, but they're like, they deserve their own video. Like they're big enough for their own video. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.